John, I heard you mention some sort of NFL rundown. What do you got over there?
Yeah, so there's just so much stuff happening between all the roster moves in the NFL, the MLB, and then college basketball. Nobody cares about the NBA right now until it's playoffs. So I took a week off from watching any NBA, but I figured I'd put a little rundown together for the NFL just to keep everything fresh and in our minds. So without further ado, I'll kick it off. How's that sound?
Great.
All right. Well, in somewhat chronological order, but no particular order in general, we've got first Sierra's husband, Rusty Wilson, lands in Denver, continuing the gold rush of talent to the AFC West. Amari Cooper moves to the NFL's most disappointing team, the Cleveland Shitstains. Von Miller fleeced the Bills into a 6-year, $120 million contract. Mitch Trubisky brings his extreme mediocrity to the Stillers. They're going to hate him. Rodgers is back in the Green Bay sandbox alone, and his only friends are the teachers. Devontae Adams to Vegas, where he is contractually obligated to commit a felony. Saw that joke online. Baker Mayfield went to a feelings corner. Deshaun Watson went 0 for 22 and is now a Brown. Larry Ogunjobi to the Bears. But wait a minute, he fails the physical. I'm guessing he flubbed the rope climbing portion. Oh, no. Chiefs get Juju Smith-Schuster to help Pat Mahomes. Speaking of Pats, Chicago leg man takes his punting talents to Green Bay. I'm sure that was in Rodgers' vision board. Equanimous St. Brown takes his long-ass biblical name to the Bears.
He's heating up.
Carson Wentz is now a Commander in the most ironic trade of the season so far. Khalil Mack to the Raiders. I'm not crying, you're crying. And finally, after spending real time with the goofy-ass man she married, Giselle made Touchdown Tommy return from whence he came and suit up for another season.
Boy, that didn't take long. The greatest quarterback of all time punched in as a dad for 6 weeks and couldn't hang.
Not for him. And then I also threw a little MLB one together because there was quite a few moves in the MLB. All right, so we got Freddie. Freddie Got Fingered Freeman decided to join the evil empire in Dodgertown. I'm still not counting their COVID chip as real, so maybe this will get them over the World Series hump that they've been in since the year I was born, 1988. Rizzo will be staying in pinstripes, only he'll be playing for the Bronx Bombers. I'm not crying, you're crying. There's a lot of that. Bambino Schwarber joins the Phillies in what seems to be a natural fit. Okay, now I'm crying. Chris Bryant got a well-deserved contract from the Rockies, and now I'm really crying. Cubs signed Japanese phenom Suzuki. Don't know how to say his first name yet. I don't really have a joke there. Doesn't seem appropriate yet. Zach Greinke signs with the Royals. Side note, they drafted him in 2002 when I was in 8th grade. And that's what I got for the MLB and NFL rundowns.